I believe he said his words were that the middle class would face the largest tax increase in history. Janet Yellen, outgoing Secretary of the Treasury, said the exact opposite. Tax cuts would be, she said, would roil financial markets. So which side of the spectrum are you on?
Neither. We don't have a revenue problem.
Okay.
We have a spending problem.
Okay.
The difficulty, I mean, yes, they charge too much. The reason they charge too much is because they have to, because they spend too much. Right now, government expenditures are 30% higher than government revenues. Government expenditures in the U.S. are 30% higher than government receipts. This is not a tax problem. This is a spending problem. Let's look at the numbers if you want. This could make a very boring show, but it'll be interesting to me. The on-balance sheet liabilities of the U.S. government are $36 trillion. That's what we owe the bondholders.
Right.
Rather than getting smaller, by the way, U.S. GDP is $30 trillion. That number, rather than shrinking, is growing by $2.5 trillion a year. But that isn't the real problem, David. The real problem you can see by looking at me. There is the net present value of off-balance sheet liabilities in the United States, Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security, federal pensions, military pensions. This number, not according to some cranky old fat libertarian, but rather the Congressional Budget Office, the net present value of unfunded liabilities is $100 trillion, 3 times the on-balance sheet liability. And that number grows by $2.5 trillion a year. Every year, we get $5 trillion deeper in consolidated debt.